Hey everybody, I'm Tim the Suburban Dad. And guess what? It is Booker's time again. We got the first release of 2023, Charlie's Batch. So I managed to track one of these down. I'm gonna open it up, sniff it, taste it, let you know what I think. Let's get to it. Thank you for watching today. Please, it would be so nice if you'd go ahead and hit subscribe. Did you do it? I've got 2023-01 Booker's Charlie's Batch. This is named after Charlie Hutchins, the craftsman behind the signature wooden boxes that Booker's comes in. Now, why did it take them this long to honor Charlie? I mean, he's been doing it since the beginning. So Charlie is way overdue for his work on these very fancy, very nifty boxes. This bottle comes in at 126.6 proof. It's a little older than many of the Bookers in recent years. 7 years, 1 month, 8 days. So I'm excited to get into it, see what it's like. I'm optimistic, I'm hopeful. 2022 was not a great year for Bookers, it just wasn't. I'm hopeful that 2023 can start off strong and can only get better and better. Let's see. As you can see, this is a brand new bottle, brand new pour. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit while I ponder it. The color on it is not super dark ambery, it's more like a light honey, not even dark honey, light honey. It's got some decent legs on it. It's taken a while to drip down, which indicates more viscosity typically. So I'm trying to let it breathe for a minute here before I pass any judgment.
A few moments later.
Let's have a go at the nose. Right away, I like the nose. It's strong and intense. There's a little bit of an ethanol burn, just a little bit. A very warming tone to it. It's got caramel, spice, a little bit of oak. Very heavy on the caramel, spice. You know, on this one I do actually get a little bit of a peanut or peanut butter note. Everybody talks about bean products having the peanut note. I don't usually get that very strongly, but in this one I kind of do. So let's have a taste. First sip, which still getting acclimated to it. It's a new friend. He's a little strong. It's very warming. It's very... It's not unpleasant, for sure. Right away, it's better than 2022 Bookers. Definitely the spice note carries over. A little bit of the oak. Just a nice balance of the oak, not too oaky. A little bit more fruit coming through, honestly, with the second sip. Green apple, pear almost. So not berries or dark fruits, more of the bright, crisp fruits to it. A little bit of butterscotchy caramel just in the background. It's not super strong. This one has a very light mouthfeel to it. It's a very warm weather type bourbon. Even though it's high proof, it's not super coating on the tongue. It's got a good lasting finish to it. But as much as it doesn't coat the tongue a lot, it's still very pleasant and enjoyable. It's not overly thin, it's just not super oily and viscous. Okay, yeah. I like this. I like this. Let's add some water, see how that changes things at all. Just a little drop, a little drop. Okay, switch that around. Okay, so now on the nose, really no burn. A lot more of those same fruit notes come out now that the water's in there. Yes, this is the spring release, but this really strikes me as more of a warm weather, like summery type bourbon. I mean, that's really good, guys. Okay, I had my reservations about pursuing Booker's, especially after doing some blind tastings where other more readily available cheaper bottles beat it out easily. This batch already is a few notches ahead of last year's batches. With that water, definitely the spice is there, just a nice warming experience. It's rich, but not super overpowering. Spice is the most prominent note I'm getting here. Baking spice, but also a little bit of chili spice in there. So like actually spicy, not like black or white peppery, but kind of like chili pepper almost, in a pleasant way. Think about like a chili pepper that's been mixed with honey and a little brown sugar. Yeah, it's got a lot of spice to it, a lot of spice. It definitely is not a burn, like ethanol burn. It's not alcohol burn. It's just a spice note type burn. Very interesting. So this is the first pour. It's not super heavy on the caramel on the palate, which is a little disappointing, but the richness of the experience is there and the spice is very pleasant. Okay, I have to say, guys, I'm willing to endorse this batch. Charlie's batch is pretty darn good. 2023 is starting off strong. Love it, love it. I'm glad to see Booker's making a comeback here. Fantastic. I got this bottle for $83 plus tax. Super awesome. And yeah, let me know. Are you seeing it? Have you found it yet? Have you tried it yet? If so, what are your thoughts? Hopefully this review can convince you that yes, but there is still hope for Booker's. Believe me, I was on the fence there for a little bit. All hope is not lost yet. Until next time, cheers.